Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, last week we did mixed numbers to improper fractions. You cut off half of the page that gave these steps to find it. And then you were sitting down and working on it and said, I don't get it, because you didn't look at the notes that you had to do. Today, we're doing the exact opposite. We are changing from improper fractions to mixed numbers. So you'll get this paper. At the top in this rectangle are the steps to find it. I'm going to do some examples as well. And then after you glue the steps in, you're going to do the problems. All I need you to do right now is pay attention. If you're at home, go ahead and write this stuff down so you can do it. Pause the video, okay? All right. Well, maybe they live in Turkey, so they could be at home. All right, so we're changing today from improper fractions to mixed numbers. Phoenix, what is an improper fraction?
A fraction that doesn't have a full number and that needs to.
No, that's... It doesn't... Yeah, Matthew. Numerator is greater than the denominator in an improper fraction. So if I had the fraction 22/9, that is an improper fraction because my numerator 22 is greater than my denominator of 9. This is actually one of the problems that you did on last week's assignment. You changed this mixed number to get 22 over 9. So we're going to take 22 over 9 and make it now a mixed number. Or a whole number. Or a whole number as you saw on the paper from last year. Chase, last week. Awesome sauce. Let me tell you the steps first. Step 1 is you divide the denominator by the numerator, or the numerator by the denominator. So, for example, I would have my numerator divided by my denominator. My numerator divided by my denominator. So this would look like 22 divided by 9. 22 divided by 9. Tatum, does 9 go into 2? No. Does 9 go into 22? Yes. Tatum, how many times does 9 go into 22? Two times, awesome. And Tatum, what is 2 times 9? 18. And Tatum, what is the difference between 22 and 18?
That would be 4.
And so we have a remainder of 4. Step 2, we're changing this to a mixed number. So for example, here my whole number is my quotient. My whole number is my quotient. So in this case, it's going to be 2. My numerator is my remainder. So in this case, it's going to be 4. And my denominator stays the same. So in this case, it's 9. Now, how could I check my work? How could I check my work? I could do what we learned last week, and I could multiply my denominator times my whole number. So what is 9 times 2, class? 18 plus 4, class? 22. Denominator stays the same, 22 over 9. Easy peasy raw chicken squeezy. Let's look at, oh, this is a good one. 81 fourths. 81 fourths. Alexis, what is my first step? 81 divided by 4. 81 divided by 4. 81 divided by 4. And Alexis, does 4 go into 8? How many times? 2. So I'm going to have a 2-digit quotient. And Alexis, what is 2 times 4? 8. And Alexis, what is 8 subtract 8?
0.
Awesome sauce. Then I bring down the 1. Alexis, how many times is 4 going to 1? 0 times. See, too many of you are going to put just 2 on a problem like that, and that would make me sad. That would make me sad. Okay, so it's 0. Subtract. So I have 20 remainder 1. As a mixed number, that equals what, Zen? That's what I said too. What is this as a mixed number? What's my whole number?
20.
20. What's my numerator?
1/4.
Good. And my fraction part is 1/4. I know. You weren't even paying attention and you figured it out. That's awesome sauce. Yes, Elise.
What happens to remainder?
It becomes the numerator. That's what I did right here. All right, let's look at 2 more because I want to show you 2 specific things. 81 ninths. Ashley.
No, I got that. What if you can divide 9, like 54 ninths, and you can do 8, 54 and 8. Then what if there's no remainder?
Let's do this one. Help me with this one, Ashley. So how do I do this? 81 divided by 9. And what is 81 divided by 9, Ashley? 9. And what's 9 times 9, Ashley?
81.
81. And what's the difference between 81 and 81? 0. So if I have no remainder, there is not a remainder. My answer is just a whole number. Because I don't want to put 0. You know, Paul didn't eat, I ate 9 and 0 ninths of a pizza. So I ate 9 whole pizzas, and then this last pizza was cut into 9 pieces, and I ate 0 of that.
Oh, wow.
So I ate 9 and 0 ninths. He would just say 9 pizzas. And then he would say, Mr. McMurdo, can I go to the restroom because I'm going to vomit because I ate 9 pieces.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
I thought he ate 81.
No. Well, yeah, he ate 81 pieces of pizza. I said 9 pizzas. 9 pizzas. And then he threw up everywhere. Hey, get mad at Paul, not me. I didn't do it. Let's look at one other one, because this is a different that you may see. 8 and 315 thirds. 8 and 315 thirds.
Wait.
Oh my gosh! This already has a whole number, but the fraction's improper too! Well, first we're going to fix the fraction, just like step 1 says. I'm going to keep that separate for right now. Then I'm just going to do the fraction. Yes, Celise, how do I change this fraction to a mixed number?
Division.
Division.
But
Please watch this
that's
because you're going to
105.
have this exact same problem on an assignment you're going to get.
Cool.
Celise, how many times is 3 going to 3?
105.
What?
Oh, 3 once.
So I have, as my whole number, I would have 105 and And is there a remainder?
15. No.
No. So I have no fraction. But I already have 8 here. So I have to add that 8 in here. And so that's going to become a 113. If you already have a whole number here, you can't just leave it out. You have to change the fraction and then add that whole number to the other whole number. Boom! As Isabel says. Isabel went like this. I looked at her and she goes,
Yeah, that was me.
that's Isabel. I don't want to say anything, so don't tell her I said that, but she's the annoying one that sits over there.
Oh, hey,
You heard that? Because I was talking to them, not you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't mean for you to hear that. Oh no. Boom shakalaka, peace out, God bless, love you, do something kind today. Subscribe!